We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup. EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, Dom Maggio out to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Murray now. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Murray. Throw left side complete to Isabella. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cards have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go to Barkley again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, this defense for the Cards, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always wanted a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Show it. Show it. 52. 49, guys. Mike. Yellow.
Now Lance.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Murray now to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
An option handoff given to Connor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Check 26, check 26.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Hey, don't get nervous now.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Omaha. Mike, 55. Right there.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw.
Here we go.
And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Come on, set, yellow, 43.
Cut his left. Cut his left.
On second down, here's Barkley. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On the double.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Barkley. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Set, ready, 33, yellow.
I'm scared.
Ready, go.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You can't block me. You can't block me. Undercrush, under.
Hey, go steal.
Ready,
go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ready,
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
check Fury.
These babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Set, go.
Again, it's Barkley.
Check 4.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Tighten up.
Striker, 3-3.
Mike's 49.
Ready.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Here we go.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. DeJuan Smoot there to bring him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 7.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Hey, check Mike. Check. Big Ace. Watch 55. Not today, you aren't. Not today. 55's Mike, guys. 55. Big Ace. We want it. Come to...
Now Murray. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I'm coming.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 19 yards away. And the Cardinals continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point attempt to come here. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go, set, 45, white.
58 right there. Let's go one more. 58 to Mike, 58.
Punch.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
Let's go, 52 blue.
I'm coming up.
On play action, Lance. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 59 yards. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Watch 18, 18's the mic. We got to get the ball, D, get the ball right here, let's go. Mike 18, Mike.
Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Watch 18, 18's the mic. Hey, that QB's trash, let's go. Mike 18. Deuce. I'm coming. Watch 18, 18's the mic. Watch the run.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Mike 18. Watch 18, 18's the mic.
Murray now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
18, 18's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. That's one. Mike 18. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Omaha. Watch 18, 18's the mic. Ready? Omaha.
Murray going to throw. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Here I come.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Come on, set, yellow, 22.
58 right there. Tackles. Deuce.
43 rail. Ready, go.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
Set, ready, yellow, 43.
You remember me? Let's go.
Ready, go.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Connor up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take a $250,000, hella follow. Take off the far flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you step